Chinese influencer sparks controversy over missing flag at Paris hotel. Taiwan's tech industry gains as China's black myth. Wukong breaks sales records. Farglory Ocean Park to end dolphin shows, shift to marine rescue. Hotel fire in South Korea. Syrian man arrested over deadly knife attack in Germany. Thousands protest in Indonesia. Telegram messaging app CEO Durav arrested in France. The biggest diamond in over a century is found in Botswana.
Hello, I'm Johnny. Thank you for joining us on Funday News. It's Monday, August 26th, and here are your top stories. In local news, a Chinese internet celebrity recently stayed at the Evergreen Laura Hotel in Paris, France, and noticed that the hotel lobby displayed flags from various countries except for the Chinese five-star flag, which sparked a controversy. In response, the Evergreen Group issued a statement expressing its support for the 1992 consensus and opposition to Taiwan independence. China's first AAA game, Black Myth Wukong, has sold over 10 million copies on Steam within 4 days, generating an estimated $12.8 billion NT dollars. The game's advanced graphics have led to a surge in hardware upgrades, benefiting Taiwan's graphics card industry. The Dolphin Legends show at Farglory Ocean Park in Hualien, Taiwan will end by late 2025 as the park transitions to a marine animal rescue and education center. The park has phased out dolphin performances since 2015 in response to growing animal welfare awareness. A fire at a hotel in South Korea has killed 7 people and injured 12 others. According to the Interior Ministry, the fire began on the 8th floor of the 9-story hotel in Bucheon, just west of the capital, Seoul, around 7:40 p.m. on Thursday, before being put out in about 2 hours. Lee Sun-dong, an official at the Bucheon fire station, said 7 people, mostly guests, died, and 12 were sent to hospitals for treatment, including 3 in critical condition.
Among those killed were a couple who jumped out the windows onto an air mattress installed in front of the building. Lee told a televised briefing, "It was unfolded normally but appeared to have flipped over when they jumped down." Authorities were looking into the exact cause of the incident, adding that there were no sprinklers inside, which was not mandatory when the building was completed in 2003. Interior Minister Lee Sang-min ordered all-out rescue efforts by mobilizing all available resources. Yonhap news agency said, citing provincial fire authorities, some 70 vehicles and 160 firefighters were dispatched to the scene.
A suspect in a Friday night knife attack in Germany that killed 3 people and wounded 8 others has been arrested. The Islamic State has claimed its responsibility for the attack in the western Germany city of Solingen, where a celebration of the city's anniversary was taking place. 4 of the 6 severely injured remain in life-threatening condition. The suspect, a 26-year-old Syrian citizen, was identified by the German Federal Prosecutor's Office as Izzat LH. Police told the Associated Press that he had applied for asylum in Germany.
A joint statement from Dusseldorf police and the prosecutor's office said he turned himself in to the police on Saturday and stated that he was responsible for the attack. The person's involvement in the crime is currently being intensively investigated. The German Federal Prosecutor's Office took over the investigation of the incident on Sunday and issued an arrest warrant and ordered the execution of pre-trial detention. They said the man is accused of 3 counts of murder and 8 counts of attempted murder and dangerous bodily harm, adding that he shares the ideology of the Islamic State and joined the organization before Friday.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament said Indonesian legislators have canceled plans to ratify revisions to election laws after thousands of people protested in front of the Parliament building. Parliament was preparing on Thursday to reverse a constitutional court order regarding candidate age requirements for upcoming regional polls, which would have superseded a ruling that made President Joko Widodo's youngest son ineligible. If implemented, the changes would have further enhanced the political influence of the outgoing president. Critics say the changes were aimed at establishing a political dynasty.
With thousands of protesters clamoring outside Parliament, legislators said they had delayed an emergency session. Later, the deputy speaker stated that the proposed changes would be dropped for this election period in an apparent U-turn. The protesters lit tires on fire and set off firecrackers while chanting slogans against Widodo. Indonesian police fired tear gas and used water cannons to disperse protesters who tried to storm the parliament building after tearing down a section of the fence and throwing rocks at police. Protesters occupied roads in front of the building, with some holding banners and signs, while others started fires and burned tires. Protests were also reported in Yogyakarta, Makassar, Bandung, and Semarang.
Pavel Durov, the Russian-French billionaire, founder and CEO of the Telegram messaging app, was arrested at Le Bourget airport outside Paris on Saturday evening. TF1 reported that Durov was traveling aboard his private jet and that he had been targeted by an arrest warrant in France as part of a preliminary police investigation. TF1 and BFM both stated that the investigation focused on the lack of moderators on Telegram, which police considered that this situation allowed criminal activity to go on undeterred on the messaging app.
Durov faces a possible indictment on Sunday. The encrypted messaging app Telegram, with nearly 1 billion users, is particularly influential in Russia, Ukraine, and the republics of the former Soviet Union. It is ranked as one of the major social media platforms after Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Durov founded Telegram with his brother in 2013. He left Russia in 2014 after refusing to comply with government demands to shut down opposition communities on his VKontakte social media platform, which he later sold. The action disrupted many third-party services but had little effect on Telegram's availability there. However, the ban order sparked mass protests in Moscow and drew criticism from NGOs.
The largest diamond found in more than a century has been unearthed at a mine in Botswana, and the country's president showcased a fist-sized stone to the world at a viewing ceremony on Thursday. The Botswana government stated that the 2,492-carat diamond, the second biggest ever discovered, was found at the Kawari mine using X-ray technology designed to detect large, high-value diamonds. It was a high-quality stone that was found intact. It's the biggest diamond found since 1905. Weighing approximately half a kilogram, the president was among the first to hold it.
Officials said it was too early to value the stone or decide how it would be sold. A smaller diamond from the same mine in Botswana was sold for $63 million in 2016, setting a record for a rough gem. This new diamond's weight would make it the largest found in 119 years and the second largest ever unearthed, after the Cullinan diamond discovered in South Africa in 1905. The Cullinan diamond weighed 3,106 carats and was cut into gems, some of which are now part of the British crown jewels. A larger, less pure black diamond was discovered in Brazil in the late 1800s, but it was found above ground and is believed to have been part of a meteorite.
The answer for last Friday was C, recall. The company had to recall the faulty electronics after discovering that they were causing safety issues. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into the news of the biggest diamond in over a century is found in Botswana. Number 1, unearthed, 挖掘. Archaeologists unearthed an ancient statue during the excavation. Number 2, meteorite, 陨石. The meteorite that landed in the desert was studied by scientists for its composition. Number 3, intact, 完整无缺的. Despite the storm, the house remained intact with no damage. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comment section. The correct answer will be announced tomorrow. And that's all for today's Funday News. Be sure to tune in to Funday News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join Funday for free. I'm Johnny Wu, your host. I'll see you next time.